Hello, welcome to Lab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today, we are presenting you
Inventions. Evolution of ideas.
It is an evolution of ideas.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, so this is the latest and greatest, hot off the press, heavy board game by none other than
Vital Lacerda.
Of course. As you know, it's our favorite designer. Hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no argument there. And we are really super excited to share this game with you. I'm sure you've seen lots of different things posted out there about this game, a lot of buzz about it. It's definitely worth all the buzz because there is a lot going on in this game.
There's a ton.
You will not be, if you're itching for a heavy Lacerda, you are not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
So we are going to do our level best to make this as bite-size as possible.
Yes. So there are, at the time that you're seeing this video, there should be or will be very soon an official how to play video, which I believe is being done by Paul Grogan over at Gaming Rules.
Right.
I will be doing sort of a primer to help you kind of get it to the table, but we're not going to focus too much on teaching anything. Before we get into it.
Yeah, this is definitely not a teach. And we don't ever want you to think that we do teaches unless it's an official teach. This is definitely not that. This is a playthrough, a gameplay, a demo. If you walked over in a con and you saw this on the table and the two of us playing it, you just watch and you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. That's how that game works.
Yes.
That's what we're trying to get through here, right? So without all the jibber jabber, I think we'll kind of get into what you're seeing here in the setup. So at the highest level, this game is about civilizations competing for ingenuity points, right? IP.
Right.
So they're ingenuity points, and that's the victory points in this game. We will refer to them from this point forward as IP, just for simplicity's sake. We will be doing a bunch of different actions, like 10 different actions on this board, right? Doing all the Lacerda combos, all the free action stuff, all the goodness, while we're trying to generate IP. A lot of ways to do that.
Yeah.
But the core mechanic of doing that is what?
Is really getting these ideas to the table, literally, and inventing them, expanding upon them.
Through innovation.
Yes. And then ultimately sharing them with the world.
Right.
So thematically, that's what we're doing. And those also happen to be 4 of our actions.
Right. So those
that's
are
how you're going to get
critical pillars, if you will, of what you're doing, right?
What you did there.
Yeah, you like that, right? So, as she said, you're going to present, like, the way the inventions work in this game. An idea is presented in a region by specialists, and then somebody else could be the same region, who knows, can invent it, and then optionally someone else can innovate it, where finally it's shared with the world. And all those different things generate resources, actions, and all that other good stuff, right? So, at the highest level, there's that. Then there's like moving stuff around the board. So you'll see there's a map on the board where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regions that each connect to a specific
display.
It's a display where the idea / invention is being displayed. Now everything in these displays is ideas right now. That nothing's been invented yet.
Yeah.
We are in the Stone Age.
We are.
At the start of this game. If you look up here, this is the round track. Or
like our era track.
The era track, if you will. Right? So you'll see it's got an hourglass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do those represent? What eras are they? This is thematically.
So yes, we have at the very beginning here, like Anthony said, we are in the Stone Age. So we are 3.2 million years ago. We're inventing things like wheels and all kinds of foundational stuff we'll need. We will then move on to Era 2, which is the Neolithic Age, about 12,000 years ago, and invent some things that came from that time. Followed by the Metal Age, which was about 3,300 BC. Followed by Era 4, which would be the Classical Middle Age, about 500 BC. The 5th era will be the Modern Age, 17th century. And these will be our action rounds. This last era here is the Computer Age, 21st century. That will be exclusively endgame scoring, and you can see that as the icons indicate here on the top of the track.
Right. So we're essentially going to be taking 3 actions per round, going out on the board here in what is called the forums, right? And you're going to be taking any one of these 10 actions, and you'll see how we'll demonstrate how that all works. And those actions are going to let us do any one of these 10. Once you understand these 10 actions and all the steps involved in those actions, you understand how the game's going to flow.
Right.
But then there's a whole lot. It doesn't end there, right? So why don't you tell them about the offer on the left?
Absolutely. Okay, so over here we have a few different displays of, I guess we could say, abilities, tools, things like that,
it's
right?
Like technology.
So these are like our technologies.
Yeah.
We have a personal display here, and you'll notice that associated with our player colors, we have one of these big fat tiles that is unique to our society right now. So my society knows agriculture. Anthony's society knows copper smelting, and then we have some like NPCs basically who are specialized in these things. This is our common knowledge display. So anything here we all know, we all have knowledge of. We start the game knowing all of these things. Now that's important because when we want to go invent something on the board, and that will mechanically show you how that works later, we need to have knowledge of these things. So we all have knowledge of these. We have knowledge of anything here in our personal display, or anything where we have placed a citizen out on one of those spaces that will indicate that we have knowledge of that technology, if you will. And again, mechanically, we'll show you how that works later. Over here in the left-hand section is what we call our Eureka display. So these are technologies from the upcoming era that are just on the precipice of being discovered, and we have the opportunity through the Eureka action to gain those technologies and place them in our personal display, moving our technology out into the common display.
Right, and it'll also bring our time token.
Yep.
Which is our era token. Like, it'll bring our technology up to that level, right? Because we're all sitting on a technology level of 2 right now. So we're in the Neolithic age, right?
Yes.
So
exactly.
Although we're taking actions right now in the Stone Age, the Stone Age is more of a prep round. You basically get one. It's like part of the setup. We're going to get one action, and then we're going to jump right into the second round.
Right.
And then from that point, we'll be taking 3 actions for the next 4 rounds, and then the game ends. So all in all, it's not a ton of turns, but each turn can spiral into a bunch of chain actions.
Yes,
chain
and you'll see these little hot. They look kind of like hot pink to you all around the board. So we'll show you how that works as we get to them. I don't think we need to go into it right now. Well, it's like hot pink little chains,
hot
right?
Pink.
That's what I call it.
Yes.
Bubblegum pink.
On the right side of the board, let me see if I have something set up here to capture that. I think this is probably the best view of it.
Okay.
You've got these cards here, and these are.
That's our idea display.
Ideas, right? So these are upcoming ideas. And you notice they're all from Era 3 right now. So those are ideas that we're going to be able to get into our tableaus and then, present those ideas out on the board in the hopes that somebody, will invent it and then get it out into the world.
Yes.
Real quick to go over the setup for our own personal boards and what's going on here. So that's the Bane board, as you saw. On your personal board, you've got a lot of other things going on. So you've got this whole tile display where you're going to be placing progress tiles throughout the game. We'll show you how that works. It's a whole another mechanic altogether. You've got chain tokens, which we'll be using to do chain actions, or you call them executive actions, I think. If you're talking Lacerda, which you should be talking Lacerda, because we're playing Lacerda game, then that's what those are. These are progress tokens that will go out on the board. We'll show you how that works. Not progress tokens. These are influence tokens.
Yeah.
That will go on the board. We've got these economy tokens, which you'll be able to unlock. We have one unlocked now, and I'll show you what that means. And over here, we've got our citizens, right? I'm not laying them down because actually laying them down means they're exhausted. So I'm going to have them standing up. But we each start with 2 over here, which is the, not specialists.
Our academy. Those are scholars. Yeah.
And you have scholars who can basically fill in for any specialist. And then you have 3 specialist types. You've got 1 for each type of, I guess you could say some sort of technology, right? So technology theme, where you've got economy, you've got culture, and you've got tech.
Yep, and so thematically, your economy guys are going to be your traders. You have your artisans. Your culture people are your artisans, and then you have your thinkers.
Thinkers here, right? So they're who we're going to be able to put out on the board, and they're the ones who are going to present the ideas. They're going to do all that other good stuff. We also were dealt 2 random level or age 1 or Stone Age technology. So we created these.
They're like inventions that we've created in our society, yeah.
Pre-game, these were created. So I've got bows and projectiles. What's important is the type of invention they are and what this chain is, because we'll be able to activate those chain actions at a later time through the use of one particular main board action. On the right, you get a technology or an idea that has associated to, let me go back here.
Yeah.
Good enough, right? So
that's good.
You'll see that I have copper smelting. This here has copper smelting, so that's the one I get. You know, it's part of setup. They tell you how to do it. That one goes in my tableau, and then I get a card from the display, which is another.
You can flip that over.
Sorry, yeah, level 3. So the back side is invented. The front side is idea. So it's the idea and then the invention.
Yep.
So as you see, these are all filled in. These are inventions. These are here are kind of like faded. They're ideas. You'll see how that works as we go back. So that's it. These are our 3 pillars that we're going to be using to take actions with. The big one's the epoch. 2 little ones are seasons.
Yes.
You'll see how that means. So we're going to just finish setting up.
Yes, finish our Stone
Age, right?
Yeah.
And we'll just talk through the components as we go, and you'll see the flow of the game. So either way, in reverse terms, so we've done all the setup. Now we've got a third player, which is red. This is going to be with 2 players. You'll have a third player, and he's just going to block up the board
as per usual.
Yeah, and do all that other good stuff. But he doesn't really get in the way, and he's really simple to control. So from reverse player order, which is we'll just go with me, because in the player order you'll see it goes yellow, blue, and then red. So he's going to go last on this part. I get to pick a tile here. So these are specialist tiles that we're going to put 1 or 2 of our specialists on it, depending on the type of idea and how many it requires, 1 or 2. And they're going to present that idea. So we're just claiming them for the start of the game. This is just part of setup. So
I'd say normally when you present an idea, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to put the card out.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some other weird stuff for setup that's not normal.
Exactly. Yeah. So I've got this screen, so it's kind of split screen.
Look at you with that screen.
Yeah, I know. It's that good. So you've got the whole bottom row and you've got the whole top. So there's 7 altogether. Just so you guys can see when we get to this part and we're doing stuff like this, you can get right in there with us because a lot of this stuff happens here. So I'm going to go after this guy. So as you see on the specialist tile, it requires 2 specialists. And the type of invention it is that symbol here. And that means it's a technology invention. Like I said, it's those 3 things: culture, technology, or economy. So it's technology. I need to go on my player board and pay for it with my tech specialist. So I have 1. I also have these guys who could be anything. So I'm going to take one of them. They're scholars. And you can only hold as many scholars in here as your level of technology
on your milestone.
That one.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're all level 2 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Showing the milestone.
Yeah, on the milestone right
level
there.
2.
Boop.
So, and actually that milestone is going to be the same as where your token is here. So we're, as you see, we're all 2. So I brought these 2 guys, as I showed you. I'm going to put them on this tile. And this tile is giving me a reward of put a guy from my supply, that's what that green plus is, onto the map. So anywhere on the map. So I can put a citizen from the tile anywhere on this map, and I'll put them here. Next thing I do is I put another citizen out on this space. Again, this is all part of the setup. And I believe the final thing I do is take, you're going to have 5 of these influence tokens. This particular one is going to go there, and I'll be able to use that token at a later time. And it helps me score influence. This is the influence track. Okay, so I'm done. Where would you like to go?
Very good. I am going to go, where's my people? Let's see. I think I'll go over here with domestication of the horse.
Domestication of the horse. Okay.
So I also
she only
need
needs 1.
Oh, we only need 1, yeah. And it needs to be a trader. So he goes there.
So
My bonus is 1 influence, so I move up this influence track. Influence track is important because it'll tell you at the start of the round how many, or sorry, at the start of your turn, how many chain tokens you get to start with. So we both start the game with 1. Once we bump it into this section, we'll get to start with 2 chain opportunities for our turn. So that's pretty important. Also gets points at the end of the game.
All right, so we're going to need you to...
And, all right, so I need to put a citizen out there.
Citizen here and your influence token.
And my influence token. Right, you do not get these points.
Do not get those points.
For right now.
So that's it for you. And then I call him the NPC or the AI guy, right? So he's going to start in Africa, which is region 1. Unless Africa was claimed by one of us, and it was not. Yeah. So he's going to go there, and I'll lay him down so you can see that that's what he is. It's just easier for your angle. And what he's going to do is he's going to do similar to what we did, but he's not going to get any points. He's just clog stuff up. He's going to go here, and I believe he puts a dude here as well, and then that's it. So we're ready to go. Yeah,
very good.
That's it. Well, yeah, sorry, he puts his token out. So his token goes out upside down because he's never going to use these for the chains. They just block the farthest left as he takes them. Now the last thing we do for this setup, and this is a lot of setup, right, for this one simple round, is any unclaimed text ideas are going to be discarded. So out of the 5, 2 are going away. And you'll notice we didn't put one here, and we didn't put one here, and that's part of the setup. Wherever this symbol and that symbol are on these tiles, you don't put these. So that's it.
That's all.
That's it for the setup. So now we start with, you basically start with your actions.
Yeah.
So now in player order, we're going to place our epoch.
Yes. So let me explain quickly how the forms work and how these pillars work. So we have an epoch pillar and we have 2 season pillars. You can tell they are a little bit different. And based on where Chronos is, right here, it'll tell us whether we're going to be placing an epoch, or if you get one of these wheels instead, those will be season pillars that we're placing. The difference between the 2 is that your epoch pillar is going to end up staying out on the board for the entire game. You're going to be moving it around, but it's going to stay out. Your season pillars are going to come back at the end of the era. Okay. When you place this out, there's 2 actions per each forum, but when you place one of your pillars, you've blocked yourself out from both of these actions until that pillar comes back, or if it's the epoch pillar, until you move the epoch pillar. So that's really important to think about as you're placing these. Okay, I will go.
And we'll explain what these actions are as we do them. Because we could do a whole video on just that.
Yeah, probably. I think we will, actually.
Well, you'll be doing that.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a Eureka right away. Would that be crazy?
That'd be interesting.
Right? Oh, let's do it.
All right.
All right. So I will go here with my
close-up. Yeah.
That was a good close-up. Yeah. So I'll do... Oh, you want to lay it down?
They're not going to be able to tell which
true.
is which.
Yeah,
if we
we'll
don't.
do that. I think they go like that,
they
actually.
Do. Yeah.
So I'll put my epoch pillar here in the Eureka. That does block me out from both of these.
And we do have a handy-dandy reference card that kind of helps, but...
So what this is going to do, I'm going to first take, and if anything I'm doing is not right, you just let me know.
Well, I can read it and you just do it.
Just guide me.
First thing you do is move your private milestone into the public display. So that's
and the worker stays on there. Not the worker, but the citizen stays on there. This is going to end up sliding all of these down and out. So this is actually going to come off. It's still technically knowledge that we all know, but it's not available for us to take the action that's located on here, and I'll show you how that works later.
Just send a specialist to it.
Yep.
Or they call it a
diplomat.
Diplomat, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
All right, so you did that. Next thing is take a new milestone. So you can even look at the iconography here, right?
Yep, it's all there.
Take a new milestone.
Okay.
And milestones are those orange ones.
Yeah. All right, so maybe I'll take sailing.
So now she claims sailing, and you place a new citizen on it. So you take one from the supply.
From my supply, he goes right there.
Yep. And then you advance your era token to the era of that new milestone, which is what?
Exactly. So this is going to be an era 3, and it tells you right on the milestone as well.
Oh, yeah. So let me,
So that's a 3, and then we'll go up here. Now, there's 4 different icons here. This is going to be changing turn order. There's an influence. This allows you to innovate, and this allows you to place a guy on the map. I'm going to take that one because you do get the bonus. So you just go anywhere in this slot, anywhere you want to go to get the bonus. So that's going to let me put a new citizen on the map. And I will put a citizen here.
All right. So there you go. That's her whole turn. Now, so the first thing you do is move one of these, which you didn't do.
What's that?
Your chain.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, and I'm not taking any chain actions. So.
No. So yeah. So if you want to go in like a specific order of how these turns go, right? So you do prepare a chain action token. You look at your level on your influence track, and it will tell you how many chain tokens. Down here is 1, there's 2, there's 3. We're both 1, so you would move 1 into the available slot. And you can, if you take an action that allows you to do a chain, you can do it with that. Next thing you do is you perform your actions, what you did. The next thing you do, if you were to gain, if you had gotten any aspiration tokens, you would exchange them for progress tokens, and then you would have the opportunity to build progress, which we didn't do.
And we'll show you how that works.
Right, so we're not going to announce that every time, so if you don't see us doing it, it's because
it's not relevant.
It's not part of our actions. Only certain actions may allow you to do that. So she went. Now I go. And I'm going to look at... Maybe I will invent something. And I'm thinking... Well, look at my... What I want to show them as well is our... We didn't really talk about our gold cards. Yeah, so we each got 3 different gold cards, and we'll go down here. Basically, these are going to tell you what you need to do to score mad points. Yep. You know, you're going to score stuff during the game, but you're going to score probably half as much points at the end. So there's 3 different types of goals, and you can score 2 of them at the end. So this one's telling me to have citizens out on the board on these particular locations, these numbered locations. Depending on how many I get, that's how many points I'm going to score. This one's telling me to have 4 technologies of the same type. This one's telling me, and I can tell you because you can't stop me from doing it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wasn't looking.
I don't think it really matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
And then this one here is, if I get an my influence token. So you saw these guys, these influence tokens. I'm going to get them out on the board. If I get them in 1, 3, 5, and 7. I'll get up to 10 points. So, like, that's what I'm going for. You have something similar, right? Yep,
similar. So we each have one of each type. So I have to have guys on the board in these areas. These have to be consecutive. So I have to have people on the board in these consecutive areas. And then I have to have at least 2 of this era and at least 1 of this era over here on the left-hand side of my board. So I have to have invented those things.
Yep. Just like the one I had here. It's like same type of invention. So like just say like the technology type. So if I have 4 of those brown ones, then I can score 10 points. So that's what I'm going for, right? So my actions are going to try to guide me to that, hopefully. But so I'm going to invent something. So I will do that. I will invent the wheel, right? So I'm going to do the invent action, which is right here.
Okay.
So inventing the wheel. So with an invent action, I'll take you through the steps, and that way we'll do this slow in the beginning, and then we'll start to speed this up. So check the milestone precondition, right? Ooh, this is going to be tough for me. I don't know if I can do this one actually right now.
Do you not have an engineer? Or
I don't have enough. I do not have enough to do this one. So
because you have to lay one down.
Yeah, I'll have to pick a different one. So I mean, there's 3 out here. Or I could present it. You know what? I'm going to present an idea instead. Okay. Let's do this one. Present an idea. So I could take one of the ideas from my display, my offer here. So I've got this guy, plumbing. I need copper smelting.
You do have copper smelting.
Copper smelting is my jam, right?
Yep.
As you see, I do have the technology. If I didn't, I could send a diplomat to another technology to borrow it. But you can do that. So I play an idea card. So I'm going to pick where I can play this guy. Because I'm going to be gaining some my just rewards. So I'll place him. Get a good camera angle up here. Let's see, it's probably this guy. So I'm going to place him up here. Plumbing, right? So I place my play my idea card. I'm going to send specialist matching the idea card. So I need to send 1, 2. Again, I don't have these guys. This is brutal. The problem is I spent my dude, but I could do.
Well, why don't you do coins?
Where's coins?
Why don't you just make coins instead?
Oh, do my coins?
Yeah.
I guess I could. I really didn't want to, but.
Why not?
I don't really like coins.
You love coins.
It's not as sexy as plumbing. All right, I'll go here. Coins. We'll do that. I'll take your word. So I did have the trader. And I need to lay another one down, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to lay down my trader. So you bring him down here, and instead of paying another trader, I'm going to pay my, what's he called?
Your scholar.
The scholar.
And you're saying pay. You're not really. You're
well,
paying for it.
I'm
You're just,
assigning
sending
him
it out,
to. Oh, actually, no. I'm not inventing it. I'm actually.
Yeah, you're sending it out.
I'm sending him out. So the reward here is going to be, put a new citizen in my
Your
academy.
Yeah, as a scholar.
So I paid 2 scholars, but I got one back. And these guys are out on the board. They're not gone. They'll come back at some point. So I played an idea card. I sent a specialist matching the idea card. I gained the benefit, and now I take a new idea from the display. Easy peasy. So I look up here, and I'm like, what do I want? You have sailing, so I won't even be able to present the lighthouse. So for me, that doesn't work.
Well, you could come and, use my tech.
I don't want to do that because I don't want to pay the cost of that. Steel is good. Do we even have iron out?
Iron is over here.
Out.
You have to do
so
Eureka.
I'll take steel in hopes that I'll be able to get iron later. The supply, these things roll down. And then this comes out. So you've got this 4 supply. All right. So then that's the end of my turn. This guy's going to go. He goes in order of number order. So 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So he's going to go here. And he's going to do the same check every time. He's going to look and see if an idea has been presented. It has not. So he's going to take the next idea out of the supply and then present it. He's going to put whatever guy he needs to put up here to do the thing. And that's it. If he couldn't present it, he would look to see if he could invent it or innovate it or share it. And if he can't do any of those, he moves on to the next region. Right. So he's just going to continue to advance things for us. So that's the end of his turn. And we actually move into the next epoch.
So this is kind of the end of, we've all taken our turns. We move Chronos to the first thing right here. Now, at the end of each era, there are things we're going to do to clean up that era.
I've got a thing
Make
for
you
that.
have a cheat sheet.
I've got
so
a cheat sheet for that.
In the first era, we're changing from 1 to 2. We're going to skip most of the next era setup. There's 2 things that we're going to do that usually don't matter, but we can check it anyway.
Yep. So first thing we do is adjust a turn order. Nobody picked turn order, so we're not adjusting it. Adjust influence of your position. On the influence track, if you notice, there it is. Nope, that's not it.
There it is.
That one?
That's good enough.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a little -1, -2 here. So as you gain more influence, it's harder to retain it.
Yep.
So you end up having to lose it or gain it if you're way down here at the bottom. It's kind of a catch-up mechanic.
Correct. If we had exhausted citizens, they would become available now. Return the season pillars, sages, and economy tokens, but we didn't put them out yet because we haven't played them. The first round, you skip a bunch of stuff. And we don't do the cycling of the milestones or anything like that. I think all we do is do actually in the first era to the second era, all we do is adjust turn order and adjust influence.
Yep.
Done.
That's it. We're done.
So now
we place our season tokens, or season pillars. So I will start. I place my season pillar, and I think about what I want to do.
All right. So now we're just going to continue to take actions like we did before. The one rule is you cannot put another one of your pillars in a forum where there is another one of your pillars. You can put one where other players are. Yep. You just have to pay them influence.
Yeah, you just can't put it where yours is located.
They'll gain it.
Yep. So I think I will actually go out and invent
What do you think?
Right here. I'm going to invent.
Invent.
Coins.
Okay. So let us check the milestone precondition.
Okay.
So you're inventing cranes?
Cranes?
Where's the cranes?
Oh, I don't have copper smelting.
Well, it doesn't look like
Actually,
yes, you
I
do.
guess no, I don't.
Oh, you
I don't actually.
I do. So
Guess
why
I
don't you
won't
go
be
ahead
inventing that.
and
I'll invent something else.
Oh.
I can invent.
lighthouse?
I have sailing. I have sailing actually, so I will invent sailing.
That's actually the lighthouse you're inventing.
Sailing. Oh, it is
Sailing
lighthouse,
is the
yeah.
prerequisite.
Okay, very good. I have sailing, so
Okay.
I can do this. So I need to send out. That's great because I don't have to exhaust anybody, which is cool. So I'm going to send out a scholar because I don't have any traders on me right now. So that's going to go there. I am going to flip this, and now it is a beautiful lighthouse because my
Well, that's the last
favorite-
thing you do.
Oh,
So-
but I like flipping it.
Well, let's not flip it yet. We'll go in order. So
Okay.
you check the milestone precondition, which is sailing. You
Yep.
have it. You're good. Gain the aspiration tile set to technology. I want it because I
Oh,
want
okay.
to
Yeah, you want to show this? Okay.
Every player starts with 4 aspiration tiles.
They look like this. They all look exactly the same. So the way that these work is they're kind of like reminders
Yes.
for the end of your turn, and they have either the financial, the culture, or the technology. So you're going to set it to the proper one.
Technology in this
Set to
case, so
tech.
the brown one.
And you're going to put it right here.
face up.
And at the end of my turn, you'll see that I will pick one of those tiles to replace this with.
Yes, you guys haven't
and
even seen the tiles
optionally
yet.
build it. So anyway, that'll just stay there as a reminder because I would forget.
You
I
would.
usually do.
So then you send the specialist matching the idea card, which you had already
There we go.
done.
Good.
And then now you flip
Now
the
I
card.
flip.
So now
There we
you
go.
get to flip the
Flippy
card.
flip.
So now it's a
That's
lighthouse.
All right, cool.
By flipping the card, you'll see.
Yep, so now we have revealed not only the beautiful picture, but we've revealed a chain action that will become available if somebody were to come here and innovate. Now, a couple of restrictions. If you invented the idea, you cannot innovate it. You can present the idea and you can invent the idea. You can present the idea and you can innovate the idea, but the innovator cannot be the same
Right,
as
so
the...
no equal
Yep.
player.
No equals.
So
Yeah.
that's it. And this symbol, once it's flipped, it's an easy way to tell it. That means it can be shared.
Yes, exactly.
and it's-
Ready to be shared.
Inventions can be shared, ideas cannot. You can share this, and this doesn't have to happen. But you do need it to be invented.
Yeah.
That's just
and
a couple of things to keep in mind.
I just screwed up my whole plan, but that's okay.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
I can't tell you why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So that's it, and now I need to
Right.
replace my.
So this
aspiration
comes.
tile,
This
so.
is that part where you've got aspirations become progress. So
Yep.
her aspiration tile now.
I have
becomes-
these big
Yeah.
dreams.
I didn't even show you guys this part yet.
Yeah. I know.
So these are 3 different display offers of progress tiles that you'll be able to take
Yeah.
and then add them at some point to your player board.
Yeah.
You'll see that they have economy ones, they have technology ones, and they have culture ones. Culture ones are passive bonuses, 2 actions.
Yep.
Technology ones are one-time uses that if you take an action, you'll get to take the other action. And then you flip them over, you can't use them anymore. The economies are actions you can take once per round.
Right. And you cover them up with your economy token.
But
So,
it
your
comes
wealth
back
token.
every round. And
Yeah.
You can put it back out every round. So since you earned a technology token, you take one of those.
Very good.
I'm gonna give it to her. So what they recommend to do is, her turn's done now. She's gonna go pick her token. I take my turn, so that this doesn't hold up because you'd be there for days waiting for her to pick a
Yes,
token.
you would be.
I mean, literal days, folks.
Actual days.
So I'm gonna go. You know, this dude doesn't ever take actions on the board like this. He does them where he goes. So in theory, I could go and I could innovate this. I could go and I don't have a lot of citizens, which is kind of
There you
hurting
go.
right
Give that
now.
back. In the real game, not the prototype, that will have like a tray, I guess, that it kind of sits on.
Who's Trey?
Tray sits on.
Oh, little trays. Let's see. I would love to get some more people on the board.
I would love for you to invent something.
Why? I don't have enough. Well, I mean, I do have enough people. I could probably invent fermentation. No, I can't. I think I could. I could do fermentation. This guy here. But it's like, do I want to? Do I really want to do that? Why do you want me to do that? Because you messed up something?
Because I messed up something.
I like travel, but...
You like travel butt?
I like travel, but I'm going to do travel. So I'm taking the travel action.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? There's a nice close one. Close up here? No, I don't know. That's not.
I don't think we have one.
We don't have a good one of this, right?
Yeah. It's pretty close.
That's close enough, I guess, right? So travel action, I immediately get to take one of my tiles set
Your aspiration tiles.
Aspiration tile set to culture. And then I can move a dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll read you from them.
Yep.
Because we haven't done travel yet. Gain an aspiration token set to culture. Move one citizen to an adjacent map region.
Yeah, so all these map regions you can see are connected by these little blue cables.
Mm-hmm.
So the yellow or the gold connects it to the idea display or the invention display, but the blue cables will connect them to the regions. 6 and 4 are connected as they are on the real map.
I'll bring a dude here, so I'll get my little guys together. They're hanging out. Now, if the sage is there, and there is a sage there, lo and behold, I may take either do the knowledge tile, this chain action if it's there, or I can flip it out over and gain points. But since it's not been used yet, I'm going to do that. So what I do is I'm going to use one of my chain tokens, because I do have a chain token every round, and I'm going to play it on here, and I'm going to gain that chain action. And that chain action is put a citizen on the board, and I will put that citizen here. Let's put them all together. They're very happy.
Are you going to take Sage?
I'm going to take the sage. Yeah, he comes back and he goes to my academy, and he's going to become a scholar at some point in the future. This thing is going to flip, and I believe that's it. Mm-hmm. Right, and this thing is exhausted.
Yep.
So
Great.
now
AI's going to go.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he's not yet, because I'm going to pick a token, but I'll do him real fast, and then so like I said, he just moves. So he's going to go to number 3. He's going to look and say, "Oh, yeah, there is an idea that was presented." So I'm not going to do that. Can I invent it? Transport. Transport is public knowledge, so he can do that. So he's going to just put a dude there and flip the card. So now the domestication of the horse has happened.
Very good.
Yes, good on him.
Very
good. I'll go ahead and pick a tile while you go ahead and do your last season.
Great. That is just great. So I'm going to do, I'm going to do this, which lets me call one of my, diplomats back home. So let me see. I'm going to pull this diplomat back from sailing. And what that lets me do, there's 2 actions down here. One lets you place a diplomat, and the other one lets you pull a diplomat back. When you place a diplomat, not only does that give you access to the milestone that you're sitting on and that technology, but it also lets you take that action. So I'm pulling this back. This is going to go into my academy as a scholar. But then I also get to take this action, which happens to be the travel action, which is blocked because my epoch pillar is sitting there. So I'm going to take this travel action now. Okay.
Oh, you pulled him back?
I did.
Okay.
So he's going to go there.
That was called call a specialist.
Oh, wait. Before I do this, just so because this is where this gets a little bit like you have to really make sure you're doing all the things, right?
So let's start at the beginning. You're doing call a specialist, right?
Yeah, so I called the specialist back.
Oh, no, you called diplomat.
I called my diplomat back.
Yeah, so you bring your diplomat back from the milestone as a scholar.
Yep, I did.
Now take the milestone action.
Yes, but you take the entire action. So this milestone action starts with me getting an aspiration tile set to culture, which I'll take care of later. I'm going to move a citizen. I'm going to move this citizen here.
Okay.
Now I can take any chain actions.
There's a sage, you could take this chain action.
So I will take the sage, and I will also take the chain action with my available chain, which goes right there, and that is
the innovate.
Do an innovate, which I will do.
Okay.
Domestication of the horse was just invented, so I'm going to take my thinker and innovate on that.
Okay. Yep.
I do not have another chain to do this action.
So you can't do it?
But if I did, I could.
Right, but you do also gain a specialist matching the invention, so you do gain one.
I do.
Trader.
Yep. From my supply.
How these turns.
Yeah, that's how these kind of like really boom, boom, boom.
You
boom,
just
boom.
keep bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. All right, so this can go when you're
wild.
exhausted. Your turn is done. My turn. So start by moving that over. It's hard to remember to do that.
I know. Yeah.
So I guess I could do this. And this is the gain influence action. So choose any map region where you have no influence token. Now choose region 2, no influence token. I have to check for if I have citizen majority. Do I have the most citizens in this region? I do. And now I check for the minimum of what, because I'm going to be putting one of my influence tokens out. Now, I can put up to the 3. So I can put 2, 3, 4, or 5 guys. So I have 3 here. So I can pull this one back or this one back.
Oh, I forgot to do something.
What did you forget to do?
I was going to... well, first of all, I have to get my culture token from that menu over there. And also, I was considering placing these. Like, I want to place them. I want to build them on my board.
You're going to do all that? So
yeah.
that I won't even take my turn yet?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to rewind that.
Well, that's the whole thing about, like, when you're trying to explain the game, it's hard to kind of rush those things because, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I want roads. I love roads. That's a good one. All right, cool. So you can have this back.
Okay.
So I got roads. All right. So let's walk through this.
What are you doing?
So I want to build both of these.
So it's going to cost. So you can build up to. So here's the thing. You can, once you pay the cost of building both of those is going to be 2 influence.
Yep.
So if we go to the board, it's going to cost you 2 influence.
Yes, exactly.
And you're going to be able to build up to your age, which is 3 minus 1.
Right.
So you're going to be able to build 2.
Right, which is why I want to do that now.
Okay. So you paid your cost. Now you put out 2. Now each one will cost you.
Right.
You're gonna have to exhaust a specialist of the matching type. So you're gonna have to exhaust
+1 for each adjacent tile. But then -1 for each type of technology that you have that matches that.
Correct.
That type, right? So I'll start with my culture tile, and I'll place it like here. I'll place it here and cover up this plus citizen in the academy. What?
Okay, yeah.
No?
Yeah, you could do that. You only have 2 in there right now.
I know, but I'm going to have to exhaust one anyway.
Yes.
So this is going to go here. And that is not going to cost me anybody because it would have cost me 1 to put it out, but I have a flute, which is a culture item. So that's going to be a wash.
Correct.
With me. And now I'm going to put this guy out. I don't want him to touch that other guy, though.
You can put these tiles anywhere.
So it's not really behoove you to do that because a lot of the wealth tokens are all about having things like next to each other. But that's okay. I'll put him here. And no, I'll put him here on the economy guy. And then I will take a citizen into a trader. Make a trader. Right? And actually, that one won't cost me anything either because I have a trade. Oh, no, I don't. This is going to cost me one of these thinkers. So I'm going to exhaust one of my scholars instead. When he wakes up at the end of the era, he becomes a thinker.
Yep.
So that's kind of how you move your scholars around.
You lose them from... They become a specialist now.
Yep, exactly. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to get that done.
Is there anything else you want to do before
Nope, that's it.
Start thinking about what I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to take this action. And like I said, I'm going to go for this region. And I've got majority. I'm going to use my 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to place this here.
Yeah, so you're doing the influence action.
So I'm going to get 6 victory points. So
right off the bat.
Right off the bat. For pushing my influence in. Do I want to do that?
Do you want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that. Shoot, because that's not
You're
gonna
lose it.
That's not gonna be my goal.
Yeah.
So I've got to move them.
Yeah.
It's not the right. I'm not in the right zone because my goal is to have them.
I mean, that's not till end game.
True, but it's like I only have 4 tokens.
Right. Exactly.
And one of them is in. Well, one of them is in 5. So in theory, I could get them all out, even if I spent one of them now, which I'll do. Why not? I'm here.
Okay.
So
you still get your 6.
Get my 6 points. Well, just
yeah.
for demonstration purposes,
okay.
right? Mm-hmm. So I've got my token out there. Now I'm going to gain...
You could just like put 2 out there, so you still leave a guy there.
Oh, you mean I do my 2 token?
Yeah. Like why do
my
3? You still get 6 points.
I guess. So then what I do is I bring these guys back, and the tech is economy, so they're going to become traders.
Yep.
And I'm going to get victory points for however many...
influence.
Influence tokens. Influence for however many of these tokens I have face up, and I've got 2 of them.
Yep. So you're going to go 1, 2.
Right.
Perfect.
And
still in the clear.
Then I get to do a chain action.
Mm-hmm. A chain action on one of your tokens.
One of my tokens out if I wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's very specific about which chain actions you can take as well, based on the action that you're doing. So you want to pay very close attention to that.
Yep, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because then I'm not going to get the points later.
Yeah.
And that's
you could present an idea.
I could, but then I'm going to flip that token, and then I won't get influence later when I do another thing. You know?
Got you, yeah.
So he's going to go to 4. He's going to look in this region. He's going to see it's there. So does he have access to copper smelting? He does not.
Mm-mm.
He does not. So when he can't do inventing, he moves his pillar to the next region. So he's like, you know what? I can't do that here. I'm out.
Out.
Boom. And here, he had transportation. He
Yep.
can. So he's going to invent that.
Can do. That's a can-do attitude.
Yeah, he's got a can-do attitude, this guy. And I'm happy for that. Boom. So the wheel has been invented.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we are now
So good.
on to the last epoch.
Yes. So we're moving Chronos here. So we are now moving our epoch marker. Our
Those big
epoch
dogs.
pillar, the big guy. And again, you're sort of limited because you can't go where you already have pillars. But maybe I'll go
What we forgot to do
sorry?
was... Oh, no,
Yeah.
we do that after the end of the round.
Yeah, end of the round.
We
We're
get
not
these
there yet.
sages, yeah.
Not quite there. Yeah, it's weird because like you start the game placing your epoch pillars, so you kind of feel like that's the start of everything, but it's not.
end.
It's the end. It's the end. All right, maybe I'll share an idea.
Okay. Which idea are you going to share?
I will share domestication of the horse.
Domestication
This beautiful idea that we made
of
this
the
time.
horse. All right. So, sharing of ideas. There's a lot of things that happen here. Everybody gets paid. Everybody
I
who
like to walk through
participated
this. Yes.
gets paid. So, the idea owner.
Yes, which
So,
is me.
In order to share an idea, you have to be a participant.
You do.
And you are. Yellow's a double participant. So, the idea owner, the one who presented it,
Yep.
gains IP, and citizens go to the map.
Yes. So citizen goes here, and you're going to gain IP equal to the era times the number of citizens that you have on that tile, on the specialist tile. So I'm only going to get 2 points for that. Not great, but it's just a horse.
Now the inventor, who's the computer guy, he's going to get this card.
Yep.
That's all they do. But this is just going to go, for him, it's just getting discarded.
Yep.
And then he goes and hangs out. The innovator, which is you, you get a new citizen, and they both go to the map.
Yep.
So you just gain more citizens. People love you for being innovative.
Yes.
Now, so the active society takes wealth.
That's me.
Or a wild aspiration tile.
Yes.
So you're welcome to that tile.
As the sharer,
yes.
I can take the wealth tile. I'll take it.
All right. And that can be played
Into
to your
your-
board just like your progress tiles
Yep. It stays in here.
and gain you endgame victory points.
Yes,
Those
except
are all about endgame.
it is more expensive to place it, by the way.
It is. It costs 2 people instead of 1.
It exhausts 2 people.
Okay, so now we're moving on.
Yeah, and you can't discount that either. Okay, moving on.
So I get to move my epoch now.
Yep.
And I am going to do... So you're very limited. You can only go to 2 forums.
Yep.
As an that's what's challenging.
Well,
about
you could come to. Oh yeah.
You can only go to 2 forums
you're right.
when you move your. That's the whole challenge of this action, is that you are limited. Now we didn't do this one, did we?
We
That's
did not.
putting out a guy.
Yeah, it's sending a diplomat out.
So sending a diplomat allows you to basically take one of the diplomat actions on these.
Yeah, exactly. This is a great way on these milestone tiles to take actions that you don't have access to here.
I don't know if I want to do that though. This one here brings my people back,
right?
Which I definitely don't want to do. I could innovate, but do I want to innovate? I guess I could. I'll innovate.
Okay.
I'll innovate this lighthouse.
Nice.
Boom. So, I do the innovation. Right?
Are you going to do the chain action?
Innovate, send a guy to the place, which I did.
Get your aspiration tile set to tech, or set to thinker.
Wait, where are you going? I'm over here.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everybody.
I get a guy for what I just spent. So I just put a guy out that was... it had to be economy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to send my economy guy out, right? And then I will gain an economy guy. That's how that works.
Yep.
And then I can do this chain action, which is invent something.
Yes. Well, it's actually put an idea out.
No, that's invent something.
Oh, it's actually invent something. Sorry, I'll just be quiet.
Yeah. So
it's late. I'm hungry.
I'll just play my turn. So this is invent something, which is a cool way for me to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Considering I couldn't do it before. So maybe I'll invent it, because we do have control of fire, but so this is going to be two economy guys. I'm going to have to spend on that one. Let you guys take a look here. 2 economy guys, because it's going to cost me 1, and then I have to lay 1 down. That's what that means. This will cost me just 1 economy guy, but it's a lesser tech. I think I'm going to go for the coins, which is copper smelting, which I control copper smelting still. So for me, it's probably in my best interest to do that. So it's going to cost me, like I said, 2 economy guys, 2 traders. So 1 to invent it and 1 to exhaust, as we showed you before. So you just exhaust one of them. He'll come back later, and then I'm going to flip it. So let's go through the invent. And it's easy. It's good to look up here and see what it says. So I met the requirements.
Now
I
you
gain
get
a token with the tech side up. Then I put my dude out, and now I flip the card.
Yep.
So that's...
You've made coins.
Cranes. So now I've got cranes. And now I can go back to my board, above board. And maybe I'll put some tiles out, actually. I think it's time. Right? Because I just need a tech tile. It's a tech tile experience. And I'll take this guy. All right, so I'm going to put this here. Now, I have 2. It's going to cost me 2. It's going to cost me 2 influence. So I'll pay 2 influence.
Okay.
1, 2. And then build. Technically, I'm only era 2, so I can only build 1. And I will build this guy. And I will put him... I guess it doesn't really matter where I put him. I'll put him here. And get a one of these tech dudes. And it's going to cost me 1 dude, but... Yeah, and it is actually going to cost me an exhaust, because I don't have
You don't have
that technology.
the technology.
But what this is going to do is going to actually, in the future, allow me to place these tiles while ignoring the -1 age limitation. Meaning I could have placed 2 tiles this round instead of 1. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we are to him. And he's going to look here. He's going to see that he can place an idea. This is Origin of Language. Is that out?
I believe
Yes,
that
it's
is
shared.
like level, yeah.
It is common. So he's going to put that out. Put this guy here. All right.
Good?
Yeah. I think we're good. He's all set. So now the epoch ends.
Yes, so we are, we're going,
And I think
Kronos is crossing this in our AI game. We're doing that.
Yep.
Yep, go ahead. And
Yeah,
do
the AI actually will take that. So he's going to start clogging up these
spots.
Yep. These
And now we go through kind of our next round.
Yeah, so
or round
there's a
cleanup.
whole series of things that happen at the end of the round, which I was reading before.
Do you have it?
I do.
Okay.
It's on the cheat sheet.
Yes.
Error change, right?
Yep.
Adjust the turn order, which nobody took that. Adjust the influence down, so you're actually going to go up 1 because that's +1.
Which is actually why I did what I did when I did it, because I knew that I'd be bumping up
Exhausted citizens become available, so sliding all them back up. Return the season pillars, so these little pillars come back to the players.
Mm-hmm.
Sages.
Yep. So the sage goes back to the board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it
And
could really
back
go
to
anywhere.
Yeah,
really
it doesn't matter. And you get
A scholar.
a scholar in place of them.
So he's kind of like inspiring your academy.
Mm-hmm.
So you get more scholars. That's how that works.
Okay, so now we're going to cycle milestones. First, the non-player milestones are going to go. So
Okay,
the
so
mining and the
these
cotton.
Are going to go here.
Yeah,
so
push-
we're going to lose 2 because these are going to push down. So I'm just going to take these out right now.
And now these 2, they go into a discard pile, but they...
Yeah, you can't. I'll move it
Yeah,
over a
it's
little bit
off
so you can
the
see
board,
it. It's
but-
a display so that we know what we have. But really, it gets to a point where, like, you have all the A's. Like,
so
you have all the B's on
all
this.
those
You know what I mean?
techs, you can basically know that. All right, it's an A tech. I know that it's already public. All the A's are public.
Yep.
So you could just, you don't have to worry about the prerequisite.
They're going to get refilled with the Eureka display.
That's
Right?
Yep.
I'm doing that right? Okay. Because I know the Eureka tiles come out first for the next.
Yeah, so we're in the next Eureka tiles come out for era 4. Mm-hmm. And those are going to be available next round.
Yep.
And then we discard ideas from the previous eras. So we're in era 3 now. Mm-hmm. So any era 2 ideas
Yeah. Are going to go away.
that are out there are now gone.
Yep.
Because what's going to happen is once they're invented, I think these stay, right?
Those stay.
Yeah, these in the
But
supply.
the ones next to your player board will go.
And player
so if you
board,
have
sorry.
any- Yeah.
Player board and supply go because they've not been presented yet. So
They've been like invented by lesser known
a
societies.
lesser known civilization or society has come out and made good on that. So, but as long as it's been presented, then somebody already knows about it and they can't steal the idea. They just haven't invented it yet. Okay, and that's it.
Yep.
Changing from era 2, and then we're good. So we're now in the next era. Mm-hmm. You're player 1.
Yeah.
And we begin again.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We need to refresh our thing. So I'll take like catapult, maybe. Does that sound good?
I don't know. Do you have the prerequisite for it?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
It needs a crane, yeah.
It does.
I'll
it
take
does.
eyeglasses. I think that's pretty cool.
Eyeglasses are good.
Yep.
People
All right.
who need them.
So we are going to start cooking.
Yeah,
folks.
so we've been spending time kind of explaining stuff to you guys, but we're going to start like just going.
This playthrough is going to be 3.5 hours long.
Yes, I know.
And it's already
Nobody
getting late.
wants to watch that.
Maybe somebody does, but
Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
but we'll do another one after this thing funds.
Yes, exactly.
and
As we
final product's out, we get the final rule set. We will do a it'll be part of our
It'll be part of
Lacerda
our Lacerda
series of playthroughs.
See, once we get through all of our other Lacerda games, this should be out.
It should be out by then. Yeah, I hope so.
All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm placing one of
What is that you're doing?
I
don't think we've done that one yet.
Okay. So I am I'm sending a diplomat out. So I'm just going to send a diplomat. I'm going to send one of my citizens, one of my scholars actually, out to
Send
sailing.
Diplomat. Yes.
Which also allows me to take the action on the milestone tile, which in this case is travel. So I will now be moving into my travel, right? Which starts with getting a culture token. So I will set that to culture, and I can travel. Now, because I have a culture token on my board that is, this was like roads, right? I can move one guy 2 spots, or I can move 2 guys 1 spot. I'm going to take one guy from here and go 1, 2, right? And then I'm going to use my chain token to do this and share an idea. I'm going to share the lighthouse.
Okay, so you're sharing an idea. Let's go through that.
Okay.
So you're going to do, so the idea owner,
which is the
gains,
AI.
Where is that? The lighthouse?
Yep.
So he gains IP, and citizens go to the map. So he's not going to get any IP.
But his citizen will go to the map anyway.
Citizen goes to the
map. It goes
here.
here.
Oh. Does it?
Oh, you're right. It does go here. Sorry. I was wrong.
Inventor gets the invention, and the citizen goes to the map. So you're the inventor.
I am.
You get the lighthouse.
Yes, I do.
He goes to the map. Up here.
Okay.
The innovator gains a new citizen, and both go to the map.
Yep.
So both my guys go here.
Very good.
There you go. And then the presenter, or the active society, which is you.
Yeah.
You gain the wealth or wild aspiration token.
Yeah, I'll take the wealth one.
All right. And that is it. So you get to pick all your tokens.
Yeah, let me do that. Really just one. Just a culture.
All right.
And I can only build 2 still, right? So I'll probably wait on that. So you can just go.
Okay. Where do I want to go now? There's so much to do.
So much ado.
I'm going to do a Eureka. I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to, let's see here. Eureka, move your private milestone to the public display. So we're going to take my copper smelting. So all the A's are now gone. And then I'm going to take the crane. And what the crane does is it gives me immediately H4. So I go to H4.
Oh, you took the crane?
Sure did.
You bum.
And
I needed that.
H4, I'm going to do and present an idea. What do I want to do? Maybe I'll do an invention.
Oh, these are all so good.
Yeah, I'll do an invention. What can I invent here? What needs to be done? Fermentation, I think. That one is not invented. That one's not invented. There's not a lot of ideas out right now. Eek. Maybe I should present an idea instead. Okay. Steel irons out there. Man. Mathematics? Is that even out there?
Math?
It is out there, but
but you don't have it.
yeah, they have all of it. Yeah. These clowns. They're killing me.
You can take this back.
All right.
Your tray.
I'd like to do the gain influence, but that's not a good one for me. And I can't really I mean, I could invent. I guess I'll just invent. Call it a day. I'll do this guy, fermentation. I just need to put one of these guys out. Economy guy. All right, so inventing is the...
Oops, this comes back to me.
Gain aspiration of technology.
Oh, and I'm supposed to flip this too. Sorry, I forgot to do a bunch of stuff.
Gained aspiration of technology.
I get this guy. I forgot to do all that stuff. I'm sorry.
All right. Send a specialist to the matching idea card, which I did. And then flip the card. All right. So fermentation has been created. So we're now fermenting. All right. I have nothing else I can do. So his go. He's going to go to number 7. There's no idea. He's going to take the... I want to see which one he takes, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take the rightmost area. Yes, that's the rightmost one. So it's always the available one. And then he comes out here. Boom. So move us up. And it's your turn. I still have to pick one of my thingies here.
We gotta bring this out. There.
Okay. What you got? What'd you bring out?
I just refilled that.
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like in loving these options here. But let's do... Maybe I'll do... see, if that's going to lock me out. If I go here, I won't be able to go there with my epoch pillar. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is not good. So I'll just go here.
Okay.
Oh, I can't go there.
You can put an idea? Oh, you can't.
I can't.
Yeah, you're in there.
I'm stuck. That stinks. Yeah, because I would really like to bump up my level. Can't believe you took that crane, too.
I like the crane.
I know. That's not good.
You can borrow it.
I can't, because I can't even send a guy out. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So that's not going to work for me. I could do... I only have one chain to use. Yeah, that's not good. I could get an economy token. I could do this and call some people back.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
And how many how many can I pull back? As many as I want to?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's call
Or
specialist.
I know you're limited, but
Bring one or more citizens home from a single map region.
Right.
To the specialty matching the specialty
Right.
of the invention.
Now, is this on offer as well?
Yes.
We can take that one too. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this. So I start by setting one of these to this. And then I get to bring back however many I want, right? But it's going to end up matching the idea or the invention. And if there's nothing there, it's like
goes
wild.
to this one. Nope.
Oh, okay.
It becomes, so they're going to be
That is wild. I think you get to
traders.
pick.
No, you do not. It goes to the farthest right on the offer.
That's fine. I'll just take one guy back then. Because I didn't really care about doing that. Really, I just wanted to be able to do this. I wanted to be able to do my invention.
So what are you doing? So you pulled them back, and now you can do a...
I can put an idea out there.
You can put an idea out there. Oh,
right
so you
here.
can... What you can do is you can do a chain action.
Yeah.
Basically. What this is saying is, once you bring your guys back, you can optionally do a chain action.
Yeah, and you see that flag
in your
right
offer,
here, which means do a chain, any of these
your
chain
tableau,
actions.
So all of your inventions.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What are you going to do?
So I think what I'll do is this.
Which is
invent something.
Invent. Okay.
What do I want to invent? Something good out there.
There's only 2 projects you can invent. 2 ideas. You've got
I
writing or musical notation.
Oh, musical notation. That's nice. I'm gonna
Origin of
check
language is public, so you can do that. Any of the A's are good, so you can see that these are A's. You automatically know that the prerequisites are set.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do my travel, because that's, like, it's lame, because I don't have another chain to use to actually make that worth it, you know? But
just invent something.
Whatever. I'll just invent something. Whatever. It's not like it's the name of the game or something. And then I have to send out a musical person, right?
You have to send out...
If I want to do this one. Like a culture.
An artisan.
An artisan. Okay, we'll just do that.
Okay. So, well, when you invent, you do that. You get a tech tile.
Yes, I do, but I don't have any spots for that.
Right. And then you can...
And then I put my citizen out, and that's it, and I invent it. It's like very simple.
All right, so you're going to get a tile?
Yeah, I don't love that. I'm going to get some tiles here. Get a tile. An economy tile. Let's see. So we have academy, gain economy. Oh yes, I'll be doing this one. Number 4. And so what the warehouse does is when you progress your societies, when you build wealth tiles or progress tiles, get a discount of 2 specialists on 1 tile. So that's cool.
All right, are you going to place them out?
I am going to place them out.
You can place 2 of them out for free.
I can place...
no influence cost.
No influence cost, yeah, because I'm still at level 3 era. So I will place this one out, which I just picked up. It reduces my cost, right? And I will place it... This gives me another discount, doesn't it?
What's that one?
It's these ones on the map. It's like, we only look at them every so often, so I like to check. I think it gives you like an immediate bonus when you place another tile.
Oh yeah, hold on. I don't know what it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Build this progress tile with a discount of 2 citizens.
Build this with a discount of 2 citizens.
Yeah, so it's just a cheaper placement, which you'd want to do after you probably fill in around it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do like this one first, right? So I'm going to place this here, which is going to cost me 1 citizen plus another citizen, right? Oh, see, this is silly then. That one's kind of silly to do. Because I have 2 of these, so it's going to discount by 2 anyway to place this guy. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't really want to like gain more influence. That doesn't make sense. I could place this here and get a culture guy. So it's going to cost me 1 plus 1 minus 2, right? But that's going to get me a culture, an artisan, right? Because I covered up that.
Yeah.
So that's the bonus. And then for my second tile, I can place this one and if I put it here, these are the wealth tiles. So those cost you, they make you exhaust 2 citizens anyway, right? So that's a good one to place here because it gives you a discount of 2 citizens, right? But I would still need to exhaust 1 extra citizen for this.
Yeah.
So I'll just exhaust, like, this guy. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I hope I did that right.
I think you did.
I think so. That's the stuff that makes my brain hurt.
All right. I'm going to go and just invent something. Or not invent. I'm going to present an idea.
Okay. Where are you going to do that?
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I was going to go there.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing.
What do you mean? Yeah, like
what?
You were like, yeah, like I couldn't do that one, or you were.
No, you said present an idea. I thought you meant this one.
Oh no, that's share.
Yeah, I know.
An invention. I'm not doing that. I'm not ready for that. I don't necessarily like my options here at all. Yeah, I don't like these moves at all. I'll go here. What that does is it gives you an influence, which is fine. And then I can put a citizen out on the board like that, for example. Right? And what that'll do is it lets me take that action, which is share.
Share an invention, yeah.
An invention. And I will share this invention.
Okay. Your coins.
My coins.
That you did all by yourself.
Yeah, I did it all myself. I'm going to get all the points. So I'm going to get tons and tons of stuff for this one.
Yep, so you're going to start here. So you're going to get 3 points per each of these guys that you're bringing back. Well, not bringing back.
They're coming out to hit the map. So
that's going to be 6.
6 points.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do the next one, which is the inventor gets the invention and the citizen goes to the map. So they're going out. So this is going to go into my tableau.
Yep, and it was not innovated, so.
It was not innovated, so nothing that. But then I get to take a wealth or wild inspiration token. I will take the wealth tile into my little tableau here. And then I will look at my board because I can do these at the cost of 1 influence. And I will spend that influence and place, what am I? Era 4? Yeah, I can place all 3 of these.
Very good.
I can place up to 4 of them, actually. Because of this, it gives me a discount. So let's see, where do we want these? This is amazing. I'll put this guy here. 1, 2, oh, I see. That's, I see how they did that. I see what they did there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll go here. That'll gain me a dude. So it's cost 1 to put that there. And -1 because I have a tech, so it's free. Right?
Yeah.
And I get a scholar. I can go 1 here. It'll cost me 1, 2. What else does it cost? It costs 1 for the tile, 1 for each adjacent, right?
Yep.
And then what else? Nothing else?
That's it.
That's 2. -1 is 1, so I can exhaust 1 dude. I'll exhaust him. And then I have my third one, which I'll put right here, actually. And what he's going to do is cost me 1, 2, 3 with no discount. So I will exhaust 1, 2, 3.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Nice.
So,
All right. So that was it for your turn.
Yep, now he goes.
Okay.
Up to 1. He's going to look in 1. And he's going to see... I think he's going to try to innovate. Yeah, so if he can invent, he'll try to share the invention. If he can't share the invention...
He can share the invention.
Oh, he can?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's going to share it then.
Okay.
So if he was the inventor, he wasn't. He was the innovator. No, he wasn't. He will only share inventions that he either presented, invented, or innovated. He does not score IP. As usual, move all the citizens to the region. Then he discards the topmost wealth tile from the stack.
Yep.
So these guys come out to this region, and he discards this wealth tile. And then I'm the inventor, so I'm actually going to go out to this region and get this tile. So now I've got another invention. Nice, city, nice.
Very good.
Yeah, but that jerk shared it. All right, let's go to the next.
Next era. Well, not next era.
Now
next
this is the epoch.
epoch.
We were at the.
All right.
At the turn of the century.
Oi, oi, oi. Oi. And where do I want my guy to go? I'm like, I would like to do Eureka. But at the same time, I'm like, I could just wait. You know what I mean? Like, do I really want one of these? Or do I want, something better?
Don't know.
I think I want something better. But I could, let's see, so I'll start with my chain, put my chain up there. I could... Yikes, yeah, so I can only go here or here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to block this up, so I guess I'm doing one of those things.
Okay.
The thing is, there's nothing out here I really want to invent. You know? I could innovate.
Good.
I could definitely innovate. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. So I could do this. I'll innovate. You get a thing, but you're gonna get one anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I will innovate upon the wheel, I guess. I can't innovate on musical notation, so I will just innovate here.
That's the only one you can innovate on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've innovated.
I innovated. That's all I get, right?
You get a guy.
I get to put a guy out there.
No,
here.
you get to put a guy on your...
I don't get to put a guy there?
No, you get to put a guy on... What did you put out?
What?
You put
I put this guy out.
That's what you get.
No. Read through it again. Because that's the only guy that can ever innovate, is that guy.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
No, the guy, he innovates whatever the project is.
Oh, you're right. Okay, sorry.
Just because that looks like a gear doesn't mean it's a...
It screws me up every time because it's the same gear, so I feel like it should be the gear guy.
I know, and that's why
you're right.
I know how your mind works.
I know you do. All right, and I'll put my chain action out here so that I can do this chain action.
Yep.
Which is to take one of these guys. So I get to put one of my people out on here. Now, I could do this.
Would you just take the handshake action?
I'm taking the handshake action now. Which would let me take one of these here. So I could like take this one and share an idea, for example. If I wanted
Does
to
that
do
let
that.
you take any one?
What?
Does that let you take any action?
It's the handshake action. It's this one.
Oh, that action.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm putting out on a milestone.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about
Which one?
which one. Yeah, exactly. Because again, we don't have too much great stuff out here. I guess I'll do. Like, and I don't really want to put a guy out here. Because you get like a point for that, don't you?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Because I'm ahead of you in tech. I'm ahead of the times, actually.
You're ahead of you are ahead of the times.
Yeah,
That's how that works.
Kronos is age 3. I'm ahead of Kronos.
Yeah.
We had a
Well,
Eureka
let's just
one.
do this. We'll just do math. So I'll do this one. That lets me share an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll share the wheel
Okay, take that out of there.
that I just created.
All right, so my guys are going to come down. There's 2 of them. That's 2 times 2 is 4 points for me. Yeah, this comes down here at number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's done. The invention, he comes
he gets
down
the
and he gets
invention.
the card.
Yep.
You get this
To come back
plus
to
a
the
guy.
map with a guy.
Yep, he gets there with a guy, and you also get that tile.
Which I can choose to build right now. If I want to.
At the end of your turn, yes. So if you are at the end of your turn, then you get to do that.
Yes. And I will do that. So I'll build this here. So that's going to be a discount of 2 guys. So I'll just exhaust 1 guy for my wealth token that I'm building here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can build 1 more. And I will do this. So watch what I'm doing here.
Did you pay your influence?
No. Here, I'm going to pay 1 influence. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, okay? This is my second tile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to build this one here, which is going to cost me 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a remainder of 2.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my economy token to go here and discount it by 2 more.
Okay.
So now it's free, and I'm good.
That's fine. Okay, I will just go up here, and there's no more inventions to share. Actually, there is one invention to share, but I haven't taken part of it, so I can't even share that. But I can present eyeglasses to the world.
Yes, and they can see it.
Yes,
finally.
they can. But I can't do that because I don't even have any available people.
Oh yeah,
So I
look
can't
at
even
you.
do that. Everybody in my world is exhausted.
They're so tired.
They've all been exhausted. I literally don't have anybody left, so like, not even sure what actions I can take at this point. I mean, I can go here, actually.
Get influence.
Yeah, so I just want to look at what region
Yeah.
I have majority
Here.
in. Here,
Yeah,
4.
that's a good one.
So, but the thing is, it's gonna mess up my goal.
Don't you need 5?
I'm in 4.
Oh yeah.
5 I don't have majority in.
Nope.
So all I have is 4.
Yeah.
And I can't do 2 because I already have an influence token there.
You could. Yeah, I don't know.
And I have to do 4.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
You can't call citizens back. That doesn't help you.
Actually, yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
I can do that. Yeah, I'd have to give you an influence, but calling citizens back. So I'll get one of these in economy. So I get an aspiration token for economy, and then I will pull as many guys back from one region, right?
Yeah.
I will pull them back from 2 because I don't need anybody here. It's dumb. So I'll pull all 3 of them back, and they all come back as these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all come back as these guys, unfortunately, because that's
Yeah.
what's out in the
And
open.
now you can use your chain to take one of your...
That's actually really good.
Yeah, right? See? I help you out with good ideas.
You did. Because now I got dudes I can do stuff with. So I will go ahead and put a guy there. Oh, I can do the handshake. What is this one? That's this one.
That's to call your diplomats back, which is good because then you also get to take the milestone action.
But it's that diplomat action is that one. It's what I just did, right?
Yeah.
Which is pull more dudes back from the region.
Which you could do again.
Do I want to do that?
Just like so many things.
But I'm going to have like a bazillion economists, and I don't really want any more of those.
I could have sworn that you get to pick. I'm going to look that up.
You can look it up because I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I'll just do this and innovate. So I don't even know if I can innovate that. No, that's one of these. That's the... Hi.
Oh.
These actions aren't even any good.
In the rare case that there's also no idea cards in the display, that's when you choose the specialty.
Yeah, that's not the case. For sure. I'll pull one of my dudes back. Actually. So I'm going to do this action where I call the guy back, right? From... Is that this? Which is the call the guy? Oh no, this is the call the guy back. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'll do the call the guy back from here.
Oh.
I'll take the copper smelting guy back.
Okay.
Because that just gives me a
thinker.
Yeah, so he comes back as a scholar, and then I gain a thinker.
Right. Exactly.
And
Very
that's
good.
the end of my chain.
Is that it?
No, I get to pick a tile. I'm not sure which one I want. What do these mean?
Well, you get these ones, actually.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. That's what you have it set to.
Oh, I do. You're right. I gotta get a book. So
Here.
I need to look. There's too many things here.
There's so many things.
So let's do this. He's gonna go to 2. He's gonna look at 2, and he's gonna present an idea.
Okay.
Boom. Simple. All right.
Okay.
So slide it up. We're gonna have to do some
Clean up.
stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They're all so good. The tiles are so good.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to take the intelligence one, I think. When you progress your society, spend 1 less influence. Where's that one?
Yeah, that's good. It's 5. They're numbered.
Oh, it's this one. It's a different symbol than the book.
Yeah. You can only have one of each tile, by the way.
Yes, one of each number. That's fine. Okay, so what are we on now?
We are just crossed the era, so we're going to do our era cleanup if you want to get that out.
That you have it. You took all my pages.
Oh, I did? I'm sorry. No, those are my pages.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
your
yeah,
pages
mine are
are all the way over there. We have so many pages,
You have
everybody.
the same pages as me. Error change. Adjust turn order doesn't happen. Adjust influence for our position doesn't happen. Exhausted citizens become active now. So all your citizens wake up.
Yes.
That's going to give me
They
so
are
much power this turn.
so happy.
Return the season pillars back to us.
Season pillows.
Sages and economy tokens go back.
Sages.
We're going to be cycling milestones as well.
Yep. All right. So the milestone. This is like the most confusing part to me is this milestone thing. I don't know why.
Drop the bottom 2.
So this comes out. He comes back as a what? Scholar, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yep, that comes off.
This guy comes down. These are all going to come down.
Yep, math is going to drop.
Math is
And
coming
iron.
down.
So they're all public knowledge
And
now.
iron.
Now they grab the 2 remaining
These guys.
Eurekas, and then flip E, the next era.
Why did I guess, yeah. I don't know why I felt like that, but that's, if we have older tech, that's just because we are
You're behind the times.
behind the
Yeah,
times.
put that one above.
I got you.
And that's it.
Okay.
And then anything, what are we in? We're in 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this comes off, and it's going to go to where he's at. He's in 2, so he's going to block that off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So we are ready to rock.
All right.
For the next round.
Cool.
All right, we have some more to clean up
Yep.
still.
Get rid of this
get
glass.
rid of our tech. from
Somebody
era
else
3.
completed glass.
Which one do you want here?
I will take the...
Do you have sailing?
I do. I guess I should probably take that one.
The Caravel?
I keep taking all these like economy ones, but whatever.
I like that.
Yeah.
The automobile. Oh, look at that. Automobile?
We get our season pillar. I didn't get my season pillars back. All right. Are we ready?
Ooh, I think so.
To place?
Mm-hmm.
To mise en place? Ugh, I feel like I need to do... The thing about doing the Eureka is like, compared to all the other actions in the game, it feels lame. But it's so important.
It's extremely important. But it
I mean, you do get to do
you get a free
the things. You do get like a free thing to do, but you know what I mean. All right, so I get a chain.
Well, what are you doing?
Well, I was just setting my chain for the beginning of my turn. I'm going to do Eureka. Eureka, I've found it. So this is going to go off the board. Copper smelting is coming down. Math is coming down. Iron is coming down. Sailing is coming over here. And I am going to take... the telegraph, maybe. Or vaccination.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'll do vaccination because that's going to give me some ability to do some travel. Which is good because I've blocked it out.
Well,
what?
Any of us can use that, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that is that.
Yeah, so you did, what was that one?
Oh,
Eureka?
actually...
What is that?
No, I'm going to take electricity. Oh. Sorry, vaccination. You're going to have to wait to be invented.
The next text coming out?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like taking a peek at what's coming out. So okay, I'm gonna take electricity instead.
Advance your era token to era 5.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
so this is gonna come to 5.
Yeah.
And I am going to take the travel action right here. Now I'm gonna move. This guy here.
How did you move him so far?
Well, because I have navigation, which lets
do?
me travel anywhere I want to.
Oh, okay. So you move one guy anywhere you want.
Yeah, or well, actually, I can move 2 guys anywhere I want.
Okay.
Because I have that, but I don't want to do that. Just move 1. Because I have the move +1 guy also.
Okay, so moving
so
your
I'm
guy.
Gonna go here.
You actually get an aspiration token set to culture.
I do, yep. So I'll take that
move
here.
A guy, and now you can do the link, the chain, to do an invention.
And I will do a chain. Well, I'm not...
You don't have to. But you can.
Well... Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that. Yeah, I want to do that because I want to put my invention out, my thing out. I get to take the sage. So he comes back. And I will put out the caravel sailing. And I'll put it... maybe... here? I don't know. I don't know if I want to put a guy out or if I want to just like scoop up some points. You know? Maybe I'll go here. It's closer to me. And I gotta put 2 guys there. Yeah? So I've got my trader and I have this thing, this guy. Actually, I guess I'll use this guy first. That makes sense, right? And that's it. He goes there.
You get 3 points.
And I get 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to travel. So I will get one of these set to culture. You also get to...
Oh, yeah, I get my culture again.
Take your culture. culture club. All right. I'm going to travel. I'm going to pull. How many guys can we move with when you travel?
One.
One dude?
One dude, one space. Unless you have navigation or roads.
That's horrible. One dude, one space?
Mm-hmm.
It's like not even worth it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, that's not even worth it. Traveling. So I'm not going to do that. I think I just need to present an idea. And I need to get mathematics out there with my eyeglasses.
I'm going to build these guys too.
Yeah, I'm going to get some eyeglasses out there.
Okay. I thought you already built eyeglasses out there.
I couldn't do it last time. I tried to, so that goes away. So I'm going to actually put eyeglasses out here. It's going to cost me 2 of these dudes. It's going to allow me to bring another guy out to the map where I'm going to want 1, 3. Yeah, this is really tough. 1, 2, 5. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off.
Hmm.
Trying to think where I want to put my guy. Put him here.
Hmm.
All right, so I presented that idea.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all that happened.
What's he going to do?
I get a new idea.
Mm.
What's who going to do?
The AI.
Oh, I don't know. I got to pull my idea first.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, I
take
didn't pull my idea.
the automobile. Automobile?
I wanted this one.
All right.
Okay.
What's he going to do? He's going to move to number 3. And he's going to look and he's going to grab this idea and put it here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If paper is available. Is paper available?
Paper's been.
It's his,
yeah,
actually.
it's his. Yeah, that works.
There you go.
Works for him.
Yep, there you go.
All right, so I'm going to do a weird thing. I'm going to do... Thinking about like how I want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. No, this. Call my diplomat back. I'm going to call my guy back from sailing. Which I am 5, so I'm still good. Right? So I'm looking at my scholars in my academy because it's getting tight.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm level 5, so I can have 4. He's okay. And I'm going to take the travel action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to travel with this guy down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the sage. And then... what?
How are you doing that?
What with my chain? What do you mean?
You get the sage for traveling there? Hold on.
Yeah, you get the sage when you travel.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm right. Right?
Yeah, you're good.
Now, but here's the thing. Instead of flipping this, well, I am
No,
going
you
to
are
flip
going
it.
to flip it. Instead of
But
taking
instead of taking the action, I'm going to flip not just this one, but all of these on the map and collect all those points. So it's kind of like an incentive to get these actions
8
back out on
points,
the board
yeah.
again, but also helps me catch up in points here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to take my culture. I get set this, set it to culture, set it to travel, did the thing. So I'll take the tray of tokens again. And I am going to be placing these out, so I'll just do that while you're taking your turn.
Oh, you're placing them on your board?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I'll invent sailing. So I need to bring out one of these guys, and then I'm going to exhaust one. I'm going to get a tactile, and then I'm going to flip it. Sailing is public, so I just invented the caravel.
Here you go.
Yep. All right.
I'm still placing these from last time, so.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna pay an influence 1.
Oh.
What's that?
I'm thinking of using one of my tiles at the end of my turn.
You should. That's gonna cost me 1, 2, 3 minus 1, so that'll cost me 2. And I can actually place this one as well. Now. I'll put him here. One, 2. One. So I need to exhaust one more. Are you going to do that on your turn?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'll wait for you to finish.
Oh, I thought you said you were thinking.
No, you're finishing, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were on my screen this whole time.
Yeah, because you
Jeez
were...
Louise. I said take your turn. I'm going to do this.
I can't do that because if you're doing stuff and it's affecting my turn, I want to make sure.
Oh, well, it's not. It's totally just my stuff.
Okay. No, I was just making sure because I don't want to...
God, I didn't know you were sitting there on there the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so... Well, I did my turn. I invented. Mm-hmm. So on my player board, I have this tile here that says if I invent, I can also take a travel action because they're one and the same. As long as I pay a influence, which I can do, I can flip this tile and then just take an action because I have one of my tokens. I can flip that tile, take a travel action.
Okay.
So that's how these work. They're like one-time uses, and so if I can move one of my dudes...
Oops, we're actually here.
Like I can move one of my dudes down here, for example. And not that that's like good, because I don't like that action. Because I'm going to move... My travel action is going to give me one of these tokens with culture, and it's going to let me move a guy anywhere, any one space, and then take that action. So I could move a dude here and then take the action here, right? I don't even have these anymore. I only have one, so I won't have enough to do that. It's like it won't be worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to do it. Because it's going to cost me a chain just to flip it.
Right.
And then I can't even take advantage of that travel action.
Yeah. It makes it tough.
So I'm just going to get my tile.
You gonna put those out?
It would cost me 2 influence, and I don't have 2 influence to pay. At this point. So my next tile I will.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna go to 4. And he's gonna put an idea out. He doesn't have electricity. He doesn't have the combustion, telegraph. None of that. He can't put any of these out. He can't present any ideas. So I think he's going to move to the next sector.
Okay.
And from here, mathematics is out, right? So he can invent this. Because mathematics is public.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to invent eyeglasses.
Okay.
That's his job. All right. So move it now. And we are on.
Yikes.
The
Epoch. I have to like make sure I don't leave myself with nobody. You know, for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I feel like it might be a good idea to do I like never take advantage of these little propaganda, or this propaganda tile. Where is it? So I could do influence. So I do need to start getting these out. So let's just do this. I don't know if this is the best choice right now, but that's okay. So I'm gonna check. Oh, okay. I have military on my culture token, which means that I don't have to have majority for influence, but I do have to have the proper number of citizens out there, specialists out there. I also have this one called propaganda, which discounts my citizen requirement by 1. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which requires 2 citizens. I'm going to place that out here. And what that'll do is allow me to keep a guy out here and only bring back 1 guy. You see what I'm doing here? And he'll come back as this guy, trader, right? And I'll go up 1 influence because I only brought 1 guy back.
Yeah.
But I get 6 points.
Okay.
And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with how many guys I brought back, but how many of these I have. So I will go up 2 anyway. Right? Okay. And then I can use my chain to take one of these, and I will. I think I'll go ahead and present my idea.
Share?
What?
You're presenting
I'm going to present an
idea.
idea.
Oh, okay.
For the high density battery.
Oh, okay.
Up here. And that requires 2 of my guys. So a scholar and this guy. I could take both of these. Put them out there. Like that.
What does it give you? Scholar?
Yep. And that is it. Idea presented. And then I get a new one in my stack, so...
Okay.
I guess I should take, like... the light bulb. Since I have electricity. Ooh, that requires you to lay down 2 guys.
That's expensive.
Ooh. Yeah, but I don't know if we're going to get to the rest of those, so I guess I'm taking it anyway. Okay. That's it.
All right. I guess I could travel 6, 7. One, 6, 7. This is really tough.
Well, considering we have 3 turns left in the game.
I know, which is like, I'm not quite there yet. So I'm not really sure what the best move is at this point. Alright, so I've got my thing. I'll go here. I'll take a culture. And I'm going to move. Let's get some guys moving. I'll go here. And that's fine. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend this token here, and that'll flip this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to give me the action to do that, which I'll do eyeglasses.
Mm-hmm.
And my guys are going to go where? Out to the board,
mm-hmm.
and they're going to give me 8 points. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
So 24. Next, it's going to be the inventor. He's going to get the card. So whatevs. He's actually going to come out here, get the card, and then nobody else. But then it's just me. And for this, I get this token. This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or wild. I'll take this one. Yeah, I'll take that one. So that's the whole. That's that whole action. I've got some stuff down here that I want to do. Which is the one where you can move an extra guy. What's it called?
That is travel. It's number 5. Tile
5.
5. Yeah.
The white tile?
Huh?
Alright, so there you go. Number 5. So I'm going to put them all out. So I can put them all out now. As long as I can afford the people, which I think I can.
You can only put 3 out.
How's that?
Because you are only a level 4.
Right. And this one allows me to put out and ignore that minus restriction.
Oh, it lets you put out 1 extra.
I can put out equal to my epoch, so I can put them all out. So I'm going to put starters. I'm going to put this guy here. He's going to cost me 1, 2, 3. Minus 1 is 2. Minus 2 is 0. So he's a freebie. So that's good, which is really, really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this guy out here. He's going to cost me 2, which is really painful. 1, 2. I'll put out this guy. Don't know where I want to put him though. Guess I could put this guy here. So he would normally be 1, 2, 3. Minus 2 is 1. So I'll exhaust this guy. And then finally, if I put him here, he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be so expensive. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
He'd only cost me 1 guy, and I'll just exhaust this dude, and I also will gain a artisan here. Wow, that's a lot of placement.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've got some abilities. Okay.
All right. Ready?
Crikeys.
He goes. Real quick.
He goes 6. He's going to innovate. Because he can.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So this is going to go here. We are going to put this guy out.
Mm-hmm. He's not going to go 6, so let's look at 7. There you go.
And arrow cleanup.
All right, so
go through it.
let's go through influence, adjustments, none. Exhausted guys wake up. Seasoned pillars come back. Milestones. So
Milestones.
paper and Greek fire are going
What about
in.
sages? Did you go through
Sages
that
go.
yet?
Yeah, they're part of the pillars.
Here you
Pillars
go.
and
Okay.
sages. So go ahead, do the milestones.
Yeah, we'll take care of this. So we've got 2 coming out. So copper's gonna go. Math is gonna go. These guys are gonna come back to us.
As scholars.
Still okay. Math is coming off. Go. This goes here. That goes there.
They take them from the top now. So they'll take
Here.
that one and then the next one. Telegraph comes out. Vaccination.
The solar cell.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need. There you go. All right. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we are moving into the last.
So what are we in the 5th? So all 4s
Oh, your
are gone.
economy comes back to you. So
Your 4s are gone.
yeah. Ooh, that's not good. Yikes.
What are you doing?
This really is not good for me at all. This happened too fast.
Yeah, this is it. 3 more turns.
Yeah, I know. It all happened too quickly.
Are you taking one of these?
What? Oh, yeah.
That's what I was waiting.
Oh, I thought you were waiting on me to take my turn.
Oh, no, because I need to pick one too.
Okay.
What is out? Intelligence. Problem is, none of those techs are out. We weren't inventing enough to get through this pile, so it's like I'll take the penicillin or the microscope maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right. Chain. All right. And I can't go here. That sucks. But I could go. This would be wild. If I went here, I could go here. I could take that action, right? Which lets me get that thing that I need, which lets me do my chain. But then that'll lock me out of that. Okay. Yeah, this is like the wrong tile, not the one I needed. My problem is that for one of my goals, I have to have a certain number of like different cards, you know? And I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think. So it's like, at what point do you just abandon the plan? You know? And go for other things. But I don't know. We can try. I just feel like you want to try to do as much as you can on your turn, you know?
For sure.
All right, I'll just go here. Keep it kind of simple. And I'm going to invent, so I'm going to get this set to technology. A guy's going to go out here to the printing press, which is going to be a culture guy, but I'm just using a scholar. Yeah? And that's it. I'll take the menu of tiles, I guess.
You get your aspiration token?
I did.
All right. Yeah. So the printing press has been created. Very good. 1, 2, 6, 7. Wow. I'm in trouble with my goals.
Me too.
Definitely not making that one. 1, 2. I've got to try to do this other way.
There you
go. Yeah, this is not good. So if I traveled 1, 2, 6, and 7 is what I need. But I can't get 6. I can't get 7. I don't want 7. Vent. Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
I don't know. I'm just trying.
It's so rough.
Yeah. I mean, I can pull my guy back. But it's kind of lame to do that. Just to get
Why?
that act. Because I can just take that action. I'm trying to trigger
I know, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I'm just trying to trigger a few actions, and that's really where I'm struggling, because there are some good actions here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I do need to move a few pieces, though. You know, maybe I should present an idea.
Does the world need that many more ideas?
It really does, though. Right? Like, it does need to... we need ideas presented. Through innovation, right? I mean...
I guess, yeah.
You know what? Let's do it. So, I'm gonna do this. And that is going to allow me to innovate the printing press. And that is one of these guys. Which will let me take this action.
Mm-hmm.
Which is that.
Yes.
Which is...
influence.
Influence. So I'm going to influence in 4.
Okay.
And what...
So what are you putting out for token?
Which token? Well, I have 3 out there, so
okay.
I could...
Do your 3.
Yeah. Which is this guy, which is invent. So I'll put that there for 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
29. So I'm going to pull all 3 back.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I get for them? I get influence, right? Based on how many tokens I have.
Based on how many tokens you have. You have 1, 2, 3 tokens
and
face
these
up.
are all tech guys.
So you go 1, 2, 3.
What? It's going to be a good turn next turn, let me tell you. Alright, so I get 3 of those, and I can take...
Where's your other chain?
I can't. It's chain's here.
Yeah, because you chained it to do that.
So I can't do another chain, so...
That's why it's important to put that chain token out, so you don't forget what you've already done.
Certainly is.
Alright, you good?
Yes.
Okay. It is AI's turn.
Yeah, so he's going to go to 7. He's going to invent. Finally. Somebody invented writing.
I don't know how we made it this far without writing, but...
I don't know, but it's been talked about.
Okay.
Now it's a thing.
All right. Last season pillar of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's to do that. Oh, I can't even do that because my guy's there. I could call back.
I forgot to flip this. Take the scholar, right? Do I flip that?
I'm sorry?
Did I take this chain action? I did take that chain action, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I flip it.
No, you took this.
Oh, I did that one. That's
yeah.
right. Yep, you're right.
So I'm going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use it to take this guy back.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to come back to my board. That's going to allow me to invent something.
Mm-hmm.
I will invent high density battery.
Okay. So you
with
need...
lots of scholars. So I have to exhaust a scholar into my thinker. And then he goes up there.
Mm-hmm. You're inventing this.
I'm inventing it. It's been invented.
You get a gear.
Oh, wait, I do get a set to a gear, which I will take right now. A gear. What does this one do? Are you going? You can go.
I can go?
Yeah, I mean, like, this doesn't affect you.
Oh, okay.
Me placing this stuff, so.
We don't really have many turns left to do this, you know.
We have, like, one turn left after this, so.
Yeah.
Comes up fast.
Well, this is gonna stink because I'm not gonna be able to make all my dreams come true.
Welcome to the world of Vital.
Yeah, this is not good at all. All right, well, I'm gonna then just.
I feel like I'm missing a page here.
I guess I could invent this, and then I need one of those things though.
There we go.
Oh. What are you looking at?
I was just looking at the technology tiles and what they mean. There was one I didn't really know. The meeting, I forgot what that was. Like, you can place something you've already placed.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Which one is it?
Meeting? This
Oh,
one with
the
the pillars.
meeting.
Lets you place a pillar where
you
you've already
have
placed
pillars.
a pillar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in a forum where you've already placed a pillar.
You better believe it. Yeah. So if I do that, did I do that? Shoot. I need to take that action. I need to take the move. I need to take the move. I need to take the move. Alright, so I'm going to have 2 chains this time. And I am going to need to do that. Dang it, this is really bad. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, next is Epoch, right?
Yeah.
So I will take the move action. And I'm going to spend... The reason I'm able to do that is because I have that meeting tile that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm going to drop this down 1 and flip it. And it allows me to put a
yeah, that's the cost. Cost and influence.
So I just used it. And I'm taking the move action. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get one of these set to culture. I'm going to move one of my dudes to another location. I'll move 1 to 7. This guy over here to 7. And then I'm going to... What is this +1 move? Does that allow me to move 2 guys, 1 location?
You can move 2 guys, 1 space, or 1 guy, 2 spaces.
I'm going to do 2 guys, 1 space. So I'm going to move this guy over here.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2. All right, so I just need 1 more. Okay, I can handle that next round. All right, so
I'm just placing these. So.
Doing the move. I have 2 locks. I can do... Well, I can unlock this one or this one. So I think I'll do invent. I think I'll invent. So I'm going to hit that one. I'm going to flip it. So I'm inventing this mariner's compass. I exhaust one of these this trader, and I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to invent the compass. Boom. So that's
can't really afford to build this other one, I don't think.
And then he comes to me. It's like I got 1 more of these. What's interesting is I could, in theory, do both of these.
Why?
So actually, instead of moving it that way, because I moved 2 different guys.
I think you have to move them. What?
You know what? You can move 2 guys to 2 separate locations.
No.
You can move 1 guy.
No, you can move
2
1
guys
guy You can move one guy 2 spaces
or
2 guys to 1 space.
Oh, that's what it says?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll read it to you so that you have it.
That's fine. I'll put 2 guys here.
Yeah, you can move... When you travel, move up to 2 citizens or the same citizen twice. And you can only take the sage and the possible chain action from only the second destination.
Okay.
That's how that works.
That's fair. So, that's fine. Then I only get to do 1. Unfortunately. Okay. But that was the move action, right? And I have 1 more of these chains left. That was the move action I took. So I can flip this and do a spread the love action.
You have a chain left to do that?
Yeah, I have 2 chains because I was in the 2 chain.
Oh, when you started your turn.
Yeah, and I just spent another one of those. So what I am going to do is share the compass.
Okay.
So he's going to come out on the board. I'm going to come out on the board and get this.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to get a tile of my... I can either take this one, which I don't have. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. And then this goes into my tableau. And do I don't have enough influence to do these. I'll have to do that next turn. All right, you go. Let's see. He's going to go to 1. He's going to look at here. And he's going to do that.
I feel like you have like half the book over here.
Do I?
Yes.
I have my book. There's 2.
No, you keep taking my book.
Yeah.
Also. There isn't one for that. There isn't a technology tile for what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so here we go. So he took his turn? All right, so we are on the last turn, the epoch turn.
Yeah, this is it. We're scoring after
Oh,
this.
yay.
Well, let's take it home here.
I can't do everything I want to do.
Never can. Never can.
I know. It sucks. All right. Well, I think my best choice. Yeah, man, that's rough. That's so rough. My best choice is probably going to be to do this share an idea. Where's he coming from? He's coming from here. So he can't go back. He can't go anywhere in here. Now, remind me, at the end... At the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
Double check what happens to the inventions on the board. Nothing happens if they weren't shared, right?
No. At the beginning of Eureka, perform final scoring.
Yeah, it's just final scoring.
That's it. There's nothing else that goes on.
Yeah.
You're going to score your position on the influence track here.
Right.
Your wealth tiles, points for those on your board, and then 2 of your private goals. That's literally it. Nothing else happens. It's really, really
That's it.
fast.
All right. So I think what I'm going to do, it just seems like such a lame last move. I need to share an idea. I have like several ways that I can do that, you know? But nothing that's like really like helpful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's underneath this? Oh, just get a guy. Lame. All right. I'll just do this. It's fine. So I'll just share my idea. My big idea. My big high density battery.
What's the big idea?
It's going to be the high density battery.
Okay, which one?
That's the big
idea.
idea.
Wow, is that one you're going to share?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to.
I mean, you have to, right? It's 10 points.
So these guys are coming out. You're going to get...
So those guys come back. I get 10 points because that's 5 for each. So
29, so we're tied.
Yep.
And then this guy comes out and you keep this.
Get my...
And then you get my
invention.
A milestone.
And I get...
You either get this one.
That one, or I get...
a wild.
A wild one.
Which can be anything, obviously.
Which is, like, not helpful at this point.
Yeah.
But neither is that.
So which one would you like? Take the wild.
I'll just take the wild one, then.
There you go.
And I'll just pick. And then, as the sharer of the idea... Oh, that's what I get. That's all, really.
That's what you get.
Oh, man. Okay.
Eesh. Right?
Yeah. Just because that's, like, such a lame tile.
Yeah.
Like, I would have rather... Oh, I wasn't the sharer on that one, though. Yeah, it's not good. Wow. Yeah. Just looking at those, like, endgame tiles. But then you got to get them out there, too. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it comes down to, like...
Right. And, like, so what I could do... Have I contributed to anything else that hasn't been invented already? I don't think so. Right. Because, like, I busted my butt to get this out. But it's, like, not helpful. Which is, like, I could spend an influence to take this as my chain action, you know? But I don't really want to do that. So you can go. I think I'm done. I think I've done all that I can.
Okay. Let's see, I get one of these. So I'm going to take these guys back. So I'm going to do the, this is an epoch, right? So I'll do this one, where it's going to give me...
You see that tray of
economy
stuff? I can get my
tile.
wild
Yep.
tile.
And then I will... So this action is where I pull guys back. So I'll take 2 guys back from region 5. And they're going to be that because there's no idea out there. So they're going to be these economy guys, traders. And then I'm going to be able to trigger one of my inventions. And it's like, what do I want to finish with? That's the move I just did. This one allows me to put a guy on that and take an action. I don't want to do that. I want to just do a move. So I'm going to put my link on that. I'm going to do a move action. And I'm going to move somebody from 7 to 6. Move a guy over there. And once you do that, I could trigger that, but I'm out of links, so I can't do that. I also get one of these set to culture. And that's it. So...
Yeah, and I can't even afford to place my things out.
I've also got to pull some of these, and I don't really care what they are at this point because...
Like, I would have liked to get this one out, but...
I'm just going to get them out. I don't have enough influence. No, I do. I have plenty of influence, actually. I need one of those white ones, and I'll just do this one. Alright, so... I have to get my tiles out, too. So they're going to be free, and I can bring out all 4 of them. If I can afford it.
Yeah, I should have waited for mine. I brought them out last time, and that was a stupid move. Because it's not like I needed them. I didn't have to put that out.
Well, I got to put this guy here for sure. So he's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, he's going to cost me the full 4. That's brutal.
Yep.
But I have so many guys.
You have so many dudes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. What is he? Oh, he's the fingerprint guy. I can't do these guys.
Yeah, I was going to say they have to be of that guy. Or scholars.
I can't even do that. I don't have enough. See, I only have 1, 2.
Yeah, so you can't actually do that.
I can't put that guy there.
Nope.
Wow, that's brutal. Yep. Do I have anything I can use to help put him there? That's the question. Maybe if
you
I would have
covered
taken
up.
a different one of these
Yeah,
two. Is there one that gives me a discount on placing guys?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
There is a...
Oh, it's this one.
The economy one?
Should have took that one.
Yeah.
Yep. No. Well, because I just did it now. Is it the only one, or is there another one? I think that might be it.
I think that's
right?
the only one, yeah.
So, I'll place this one first on the cheap.
Yeah.
Put it out over here, and it'll cost me 1, 2. And it'll be 2 of these guys. 1, 2. All right. And this lets me place somebody at a 2 discount.
Yeah, but you have to
Perfect.
use your thing, cover
So
it
I'll
up.
put that. That'll give me that, and it'll only cost me 2 instead of 4, which will be 1, 2.
There you go. Okay.
That works.
Okay. That's legit. You can
That's
do that.
a legit move. I'll take that.
I feel like I just stopped thinking about mine.
I have this is a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 4 of anything though, because it's one of those special ones. 2, 3, 4, and I don't even think I need to place that one, to be honest.
How did you place that one?
Mm-hmm.
That costs you 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I paid.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's plus that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had more than enough.
Okay.
Could be any guy.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm so upset with myself that I put this out last round because I should have just saved it, and then I would have had 1 to spend to put out the rest of my tiles. So I wasn't happy about that. But.
Ouch.
All right. Well, here we go. So this is going to progress. Well, he's going to go.
He's not gonna. Well, I mean, he's not really gonna cause anything.
But he might share an idea.
He might do it. Yeah. Let's see. Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. He's gonna present.
Oh.
Actually, he can't even because he doesn't have any tech to do it.
Mm.
He's got internal combustion. He can do aircraft, so he'll do that.
Okay.
So
There you go.
that's complete.
Okay. So this moves here. So now we just move into scoring.
Yeah, it's real simple. It's only a few steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book is down here. All right. So final scoring.
Yes.
All right. So from your position on the influence track, we each get a point. So if you look at
we get 1 point.
right here, 1
1,
point.
5, 10.
Wow,
So we each get
would
1.
have been great if you could push it up to the top. So
Yeah.
we're both at 30 points. Not ideal, but not bad. Okay. From our wealth tiles. So now we've got to add up our wealth tiles on our player board. So what do you got?
So I've got 3 points for this combination of like 3 culture tiles and a wealth tile connected, and I have 1 of those. So I get 3 points for that.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. What else?
I have 3 different types of these flags, or like the inventions. So that's 3.
You do. You have it. 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
And I get 3 for each combination of economy and culture tiles. Unfortunately, I only have 1 because I couldn't get that tile out. So that's 3 points.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And that's it.
And then we'll look at mine. So I've got this one here.
That one, same one.
So I got 3 for that one. I've got 3 for that one because I was able to make it as well. So it's 3, 6, and then 3 points for every set of these.
6.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So that's 3 sets times 3 is 9.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one was 1 too.
So it's 15 points in total.
Great. Good job.
10, 15. All right, now we do our goals. So how many goals?
I ruined my goals. They're so bad. I'm sure you met yours.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, this was the one I was going for, and I'm so upset I didn't get it.
So which one's that?
All I had to do was get 2 4 inventions, level 4s, but you and that stupid AI kept inventing all my 4s, and I had to have 1 5. So unfortunately, I did not do that at all. So I don't get that one. Bubble markers, I have 1 and 1 and 1 and 3. So I have 2 of them. So I'll get 3 points for that.
3 points for that. 1, 2, 3.
This one I did do. So I have people in 1, 2, 3, and 5 contiguous. 1, 2, 3, and 5.
10 points.
That's only 6, actually.
Oh, 48. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
Oh, you were only allowed to score 2. You didn't score all 3, did you?
I didn't score all 3 because I didn't score my flags.
I'm not scoring this one.
Okay.
Which is where I would need to have had those influence tokens.
Yeah.
I am scoring this one where I need 1, 2, 6, and 7. So I've got 1, 2, 6, and 7.
Okay.
I have presents in each, so that's 6 points. 51. And then this is to have 4
you did do it.
of the same project.
So you got me. Yeah.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good.
Economy
Yeah.
inventions. So that's 10 points. 61.
Nice.
And that's it.
That's it. That's the game.
Yeah. The example. So we finished 61 to 48, right? The example in the rule book was 110 points.
Yeah. So we did something wrong, I feel like.
Well, look, this wasn't a this wasn't a strategy playthrough.
No, it was not. This is like we're trying to play quick for you guys to like demonstrate stuff, and obviously, and it still took like 2.5 hours. So.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, all in, like, it took a long time.
Yeah.
And because it's like, we've played it a number of times. We've read the rule book a bazillion times. We're just trying to get the rules right for the most part.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's to really give you a feel for what's happening here.
Right.
If you hung it out through this entire playthrough, I commend you, because that's some real stamina and intestinal fortitude you've shown.
Yeah.
But the more we play this, the more you start to see the strategy, because it's so complex.
Right. It is so
it really is.
deep.
It really is. And unfortunately, as a prototype and as a pre-published game, we don't give too many opinions on.
Yeah.
It's just one of our policies.
Well, here's
we
the
just
thing.
don't give
It's
opinions.
tough and it's not fair because we're doing this, right, with like rule books that are complete but not completely final, if that makes sense.
And in fact, we heard from Vidal today that the rule book
changed.
changed.
And I got a new link for a new rule.
Like, not changed in the mechanics, but changed in the wording, so it's easier to
and here's the thing, because the thing is, for me, my experience learning a game has a lot to do with how I feel about the game in the end, typically. So that's why we don't review prototypes, because 9 times out of 10, we are struggling to learn the rules because there is nothing out. We can't go to a YouTube video because we're making the YouTube video.
We are the YouTube video.
So we really want to try to get it right for you guys, which is why we're doing our Lacerda series coming up, where we're going to go through all of the games and actually play them, because we've played them pretty much all of them in prototype form. We have not gone back and done the due diligence of like really playing the production version of the game and telling you what we think about it. So we will be doing that for all of those games, and this one once it is in production.
Yeah, once this game prints and we can get our hands on a full production copy, we will give you all the juicy deets on how we feel about the game.
Yeah. And plus, once we have a chance to play it, more times.
Yeah.
Because when we do these playthroughs for like we usually get the game about like, I don't know, 3 weeks in advance or so. We usually get it to the table like 2 weeks in advance after reading through the rules and stuff. And then, we play through it several times, but not nearly as many times as you really need to really get the strategy behind at least Lacerda's games. We find we just enjoy them more and more the more we play them. Because you understand the strategy. Yeah. This one was particularly like difficult to like try and grasp everything that was going on at the same time. But once it clicks, you're like, okay, I see what I need to do. And even though you've played for 2.5 hours, it's like, nope, set it up. I need to do it again.
We need to figure it out.
Because we need to figure it out.
So there you have it. We hope you enjoyed the demo. We hope you got a good feel of what this game has to offer in all of its glory. And look, all the notes are down below. Go check out the Kickstarter page. Obviously it's a Lacerda game, so you know what you're getting. Yep. Published by Eagle Griffin Games, so you know the quality that you're getting. Art by Ian O'Toole, so you know the beauty therein. So there's a lot of high points already out of the gate. So we hope that's good enough. Anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
All right. We'll see you.